what's up guys? It's Alex again. I'm here back again very early today with another video. But the point is that I'm very early because I just learned a very interesting lesson which I did not know, and that's the main reason. I mean, okay, today is Monday, and Mondays is historically are historically my worst days, my absolutely worst days. So it's not too bad to stop early, given that I'm a little bit less than break even. I mean, I have as you can, I can use my mouse to point it out. I have $3.83 of profits. Yeah, but given that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades, that is roughly 20 bucks. So I'm like down 17 bucks, 15 or 17 bucks, which is fine. You know, for a Monday, this is a good result. But the main reason why I'm stopping this early is I just learned something that is really important. And I've noticed this before and I'd never understood it before. And it drove me crazy. Let me show you. So look here in my equity, or actually let's go to my account details. That's easier. If you can see it clearly, my equity, this was start of day equity, 427 bucks. My calculated equity with profits is 431, but my buying power is $204. That's less than half. How come it's less than half? I had this many times and I never understood. Nobody could explain to me. I asked Trade Zero why this is, and they could not explain it to me. They said, "Oh, it's only updated on the next day, you know." So blah. I'm like, but I just made profit on this trade, so how come my buying power has just completely been obliterated? And nobody could explain it to me, and now I know why. Let me go. Well, now my video is in the way. FLKS, that's it. FLKS. I took a trade on this stock, and as you can see, it didn't turn out, I mean, very well. I got in here, I got out with 300 shares, like a cent later. Not even half a cent, I believe. Let me check. Wow, not even half a cent. So like I mean I made essentially no money on this one, but this trade has decreased my buying power. Before that, my buying power was fine. As you can see, this FLKS on my list is the newest one. So it's the last trade that I took. And before that, my buying power was fine. But I now assume, yeah, what's the word? I just had a word on my in my brain, in my head, and I can't remember it now. Damn it. So I assume that trading with certain stocks, maybe stocks under $1, that could be the threshold. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's definitely the lower price stocks, because every time this happened to me, I was trading lower priced stocks. And so it could be the fact that the stock is worth less than $1. In any case, it could also be the fact that this is a different kind of stock. Let me see if I can figure this out. This might be a pink sheet stock. How can I find out where this is being traded on? Pacific, EGS, NQEX. I'm not sure if I can figure this out. If you guys can figure it out, please let me know. I'm not exactly sure under which category this stock falls, apart from the fact that it's less than $1 worth. But apparently it is this category or this value that is the contributing factor to this buying power problem. So yeah, that is what happened today. And you know what? I'm going to take this chance. It's only 10. It's only been half an hour into the market opening, but I'm skipping out. I'm just bailing out because historically I do worse at the very end of my trading. I usually trade Friday as well. After I shot my video, I took another 2 trades, one of which was green, but then the last trade was a pretty big red trade, which again brought me down to minus $10 altogether, including commissions. So I was up, I think, 20 or 30 bucks after commissions before I shot the video, or when I shot the video. But then afterwards, my first trade brought me up to, was it 40? I forgot. maybe, no, I think 30. It brought me up like $10 from the previous level. But then the last trade erased all that profit. And in the end, with commissions, I end up being in the red for the day. Only $10, but still, that's very frustrating. So anyway, that's what happened. And so historically, I lose money on the very last trades of the day. And secondly, historically, I do worst, absolutely terrible on Mondays. And today, it's been a little bit better because we had intense momentum on Friday. And last week generally looked a lot better than before. But because it is Monday, and in my experience on Mondays is there's just very sluggish movement, if at all. A lot of stocks just sell off. Now today, because the momentum last week was very strong, there has been some momentum. You can see BOXL here shooting up. These are 5-minute candles, so it goes from 340 to 370 in roughly, this looks like 25 minutes. It's a long period of time, but that's what the stocks have been doing today. Same thing here. And let me look at ATAI again. Also here, it's like a sluggish momentum upwards, but there's momentum upwards, so that's good. So I took some trades, I made some profits, lost some profits. In the end, I'm still down as usual because I'm always down. Although I'm doing better because had I had bigger positions, I would have made money. And that is also one big difference between trading in a simulation account and a real money account. Because in the simulation account, I had a lot more money and I could take bigger positions. And even 3 cents gave me a very good profit. But here, 3 cents is not enough to give me anything. And if something only moves 1 or 2, well, 2 cents with 100 shares, 2 cents is what I need just to break even. And if something goes only 3 cents and then falls another 5 cents, the chances are very low to make any money. So having such low buying power really puts me at a disadvantage. And to that, of course, comes my relatively little experience in how to trade this and how to control my emotions and everything. What I've been talking about in all my videos so far. So anyway, I am stopping here and I'm just going to look over the trades I took. I took some pre-market and some after the market opening. And we're just going to go through these and then I'm going to call it a day because now with $200 buying power, I'm not even going to bother trying to trade. Nope. So yeah, here we go. The bell is here. You can see the immediate change in volume. So that's it. And after the market opened, at first it dropped and then it did quite a nice climb up. However, we'll see that I didn't trade this really well. Anyway, pre-market, I was buying these high of day breakouts. So I was trying to see if a stock crosses a previous high to buy it for the couple of cents that it takes to get higher. If I'm lucky, it breaks through a major level of resistance and then it just shoots through 10, maybe 20 cents. Today I wasn't that lucky. So yeah, you see, whenever it broke out, it only broke out again. What is this? This is 269 and the previous high was 65, 4 cents altogether. So I get in at 67, but then I have to get out at 68 because there's a lot of sellers at 270. And the same thing was at 65. 65, I forgot the exact number, 20, 30,000 shares of seller, even more maybe. At 70, I think there was 200,000 shares being sold. So that was a very big sell wall. And as you can see, it actually touched it 3 times. I was trying to get in to trade it on each attempt of breaking to 70. This first time, I realized that there is a big sell wall, so I stopped out very quickly. When it touched this one, so this is a double top, as you can see. On the third time, it topped 270. I figured, it's worth a try. So I got in right at 270, and it doesn't break through it. I think it stops short 2,000 shares. 2,000 shares more, and it would have broken through, but there weren't buyers for these 2,000 shares. So then it starts fading again. I stop out. And then eventually at the third time, I get in again, knowing that there's only a very few, like 2,000 shares. It's definitely going to break through. Well, not definitely, but very likely going to break through. I buy into it and I sell at almost the very top of this candle. But again, it's only 5 cents. So by this time, I think I was still about break even. So this one is $1 profit with $2 commission. So minus 1. This is losing $2. So $4 lower than, so minus $5. So this one was break. Oh, this doesn't make sense. No. So I had minus 1 here, minus 5, and then I made $5, but with $2 commission, so minus $2 still. So then I took another, what is this, half a dollar here? It looks like. Yeah, it looks like half a dollar. So again, now I'm down $4 in commissions, and then this last. It broke out this, no, it actually double topped at 95 and it didn't break through. So I sold at 85 for a pretty big loss, putting me down, what was it, $7 plus, minus 20 including commissions, right? And of course it shoots up. But looking at these wicks, at these long wicks, this candle here that I'm currently on goes from 272 to 295. The second candle goes from 275 to 290. And then the third one starts a little bit higher at 288 and finally breaks through to 310. So at this breakout, after it broke 95, I was able to take a trade and take some profits. But then it touches 310 and it comes down all the way to $3 again. So here I'm hesitant. As it approaches this level again and it breaks through, I buy again, hoping that it will go even higher, break through 320. It doesn't. It tops out at 317 and falls, and I lose money again. And then I didn't trade it because again this breakout here is a 5 cent breakout. It's not a bad breakout, but it's just very risky. So I did not take that one. And as you can see, it started selling off just recently. So there's no more interest in trading this one. Moving on to the next one. Actually, wow, we're almost done here. ATAI. I took only one trade, it seems. So, whoa. I did not watch it, so I did not see when it was spiking up from like breaking through this previous high of day at 275 all the way to 317. That's a good 40 cents. Gotta get the math right here. 40 cents. I did not watch it, so I did not see this breakout. Somebody announced it, and I looked at it, and I was watching it here pulling back, and it had some resistance here. It was really sluggish. So I did not trade it here. I waited for a breakout, and as it approached here, buyers started coming in and volume started coming in. So I took a stab at it at 309, a little bit later than I should have, but I wanted to make sure I'm getting a good entry. Well, I wanted to make sure there is momentum, right? So making sure that there's momentum automatically sacrifices some of the potential entry that you could get. I could have gotten in a bit lower, and I didn't. So anyway, I sell at 315 for a $6 winner. And this one brings me up to like, well, 13, no, what am, oh yeah, I'm $3. So brings me up maybe like $13 in the red. And then the last one, which was FLKS, which completely obliterated my buying power, was a very brief scalp. I got it a little bit too early actually. I was watching it. It had some heavy resistance at 75. And I thought maybe I'll watch it break 75. And I bought in a little bit early. It did break 75, so I got lucky on that one. But it came immediately down, and I sold just below 75. So now, at the end, I am down, what I said, roughly minus 17 or $16. That's it. And I'm skipping because $200 is not worth trading anything today, at least it feels like. All right, guys, let me close this. Whoa, where is it? I'm trying to find my recording software, but it doesn't want to. It does not want to be found. Here we go. All right, guys, have a good day. I hope you had a better trading day than me. And I hope you learned something, at least one thing that you hopefully didn't know before. And I do hope that we can continue this journey for much longer. And if you do have any comments, let me know. So see you later. Bye bye.